Welcome to the Secret of Shadows, where the past lingers, mysteries unfold, and the unexplained refuses to stay hidden. I'm your host, Aaron Bessaril, and tonight we're stepping into the quiet town of Fall River, Massachusetts. A place forever haunted by the sound of an axe and the name Lizzie Borden. Fall River was an ordinary mill town, but that summer morning would mark it forever. Inside the Borden home on 2nd Street, Lizzie Borden's father, Andrew, and her stepmother, Abby, were found brutally slain. An axe wielding with unimaginable force had turned the quiet house into a scene of horror. Andrew laid slumped on the sitting room couch, his face nearly unrecognizable. Abby was upstairs, sprawled across the bedroom floor, struck over a dozen times. The Bordens were wealthy, and Fall River watched the scandal with morbid fascination. Neighbors whispered, reporters descended, and soon suspicion turned towards Lizzie herself, Andrew's 32-year-old daughter. Her story wavered, her demeanor strangely calm, and there was the lingering question, who else could have been inside that locked house? In June 1893, Lizzie stood trial. Newspapers called it the trial of the century. The idea of a respectable woman, wealthy, unmarried, devout, committing such savage murders shocked the Victorian sensibilities of the time. The prosecution painted her as cold, calculating, resentful of her father's frugality and her stepmother's presence. The defense countered with the lack of physical evidence. No blood on Lizzie's clothes, no eyewitnesses, and an axe that could not be definitely tied to her hand. After only an hour and a half of deliberation, the jury declared not guilty.
Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
Though acquainted, Lizzie never escaped the shadow of suspicion. Fall River turned its back on her. Neighbors crossed the street to avoid her gaze. Children taunted her with that chilling rhyme. She lived the rest of her life in a relative seclusion, her name forever etched into the dark corners of American folklore. Why Lizzie? Was she truly guilty or forever misunderstood? Without modern forensics, the case remained tangled in contradictions. No murder weapon conclusively tied to her. No bloody clothes discovered. No confession. And yet, the brutality of the crime, the isolation of the house, and Lizzie's shifting stories left an emptiness where the truth should be. Lizzie Borden's story is more than murder. It's the shadow of doubt, the trial that tested society's notion of womanhood and violence, and the mystery that still creeps down the narrow streets of Fall River. Perhaps she was innocent. Perhaps she was guilty. But the truth, like the locked doors of the Borden house, remains sealed. This has been The Secret of Shadows. Until next time, keep your lights low and your mind